Up next, the Rockets taking... Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night. And, Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Olajuwon. Olajuwon is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon in at the point guard position. And the basket by Olajuwon.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find. And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to New York. Olajuwon with a screen for Olajuwon. Olajuwon in the high post. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here is Olajuwon following the basket by Giannis. And the first shot of the night for him missing. To the paint. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Olajuwon kicks to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Passes to Olajuwon. Back to Olajuwon. A shot off that time. Great tee that time from Giannis. And here's Giannis from outside. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon passes to Olajuwon. Olajuwon dishes to Olajuwon. Back to Olajuwon. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon against Antetokounmpo. Back to Olajuwon. Over Antetokounmpo. And too long on the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Olajuwon's checked in for Houston. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. The pass to Olajuwon. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Houston. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Rockets trail by 4. Olajuwon with the ball. Tipped away. To the inside. And Giannis throws it down.
And the vision of the Greek freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
The Rockets shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Outside, Olajuwon. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop him.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Outside, Olajuwon. Over Giannis. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Giannis against Olajuwon. Outside, Olajuwon. Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Olajuwon comes in for Olajuwon. Bucks leading by 8. Antetokounmpo passes to Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo against Olajuwon. The 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's Olajuwon. Pass to Olajuwon. Clock is at 3. Fires away from way outside. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Antetokounmpo.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Giannis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo dishes to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon finds Olajuwon. Back to Olajuwon. Olajuwon outside. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Over Giannis. Olajuwon no luck. Giannis left side. Giannis passes to Giannis.
Tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. The combination of elite speed and power.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Houston, Olajuwon is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon in at the two-guard spot. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Here's Olajuwon. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's rebounded by Houston. Up top, Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo defending. Olajuwon kicks to Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo against Olajuwon. Shot clock at 5. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Giannis dishes to Giannis. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Rockets trail by 12. Olajuwon, the pass to Olajuwon. The shot that time not on target. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Giannis. Three-pointer. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. And for Houston, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Yep, it counts.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Now here's Giannis. Still scoreless. Shoots over Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Olajuwon. Hits the jump hook.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Olajuwon passes to Olajuwon. Olajuwon outside. Olajuwon finds Olajuwon. Olajuwon outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Olajuwon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Giannis passes to Giannis. With some arc. Powers through inside Giannis. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Olajuwon. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Bucks number 1, the Rockets 4th.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Olajuwon outside. Back to Olajuwon. Outside Olajuwon. Houston moving it around. Milwaukee with the rebound. The baseline J. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Giannis.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
Pass to Olajuwon. The Rockets again can't hit.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Olajuwon. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 15. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo, no good. Olajuwon, the pass to Olajuwon. Back to Olajuwon. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The strength, the might, Giannis!
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Olajuwon against Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis drives in, and the cheer by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Olajuwon on the wing. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 17. It's good. Olajuwon's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the 2nd quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. There's the pass to Giannis. Clock at 6. Giannis, no good. Rockets trail by 15. Olajuwon finds Olajuwon. And they pick up 2. Olajuwon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Giannis. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Olajuwon against Antetokounmpo. Inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Olajuwon.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at the Rockets. Game 2 will be at the crib, at home, but not tonight. They're on the road. They want to start off the season strong.
And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Rockets.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Antetokounmpo, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Giannis in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Pass to Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Giannis dishes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Rockets trail by 17. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. High arcing shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis passes to Antetokounmpo.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he sinks the 2nd. And the Rockets with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Olajuwon, the pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Passes it to Olajuwon. Olajuwon dishes to Olajuwon. 4 on the clock. Olajuwon kicks to Olajuwon. The Rockets with another miss.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist here tonight. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his 1st foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's all about Antetokounmpo.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His 1 step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
Now, here is Olajuwon.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Olajuwon. Now the pass to Olajuwon. They need this one. Nasty move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So all the officials are all over that one.
Rockets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for him. That one misses. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
Here is Olajuwon. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Shoots a fader. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Olajuwon. Good D by Giannis.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Down low, trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Olajuwon against Giannis. The feed to Olajuwon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Olajuwon's got 9 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Houston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Olajuwon outside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
And the jump by Giannis.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Giannis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a change for the Rockets. Olajuwon's checked in. Now, here is Olajuwon. He's got 6. Over Antetokounmpo. That one a little long.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Here's Giannis. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. To the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Going inside. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Giannis against Olajuwon. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Kicks it to Olajuwon. And some nice passing there by Houston. Olajuwon passes to Olajuwon. Back to Olajuwon. Olajuwon finds Olajuwon. Three-pointer. And it's Olajuwon missing. Bucks leading by 23. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Giannis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Houston with a big group substitution here. Olajuwon's checked in for Olajuwon. Olajuwon comes in for Olajuwon. Olajuwon's checked in for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon subbed in for Olajuwon. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Rockets. Giannis against Olajuwon. Olajuwon with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer. He can't get that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for Houston, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Olajuwon. Olajuwon is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5. Here's Olajuwon. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bucks leading by 20. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. It's good.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket and feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Olajuwon with a screen on Giannis. Olajuwon finds Olajuwon. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting two out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Olajuwon, right side. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the top by Giannis.
And Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And then for Houston, Olajuwon comes in for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon subbed in for Olajuwon. Another miss by Houston. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now a timeout called by Houston. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And a change for the Rockets. Olajuwon's checked in for Olajuwon. Now, here is Olajuwon. Outside, Olajuwon. And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Good D by Olajuwon. And for Houston, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Olajuwon, the pass to Olajuwon. The 11-footer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. It could be lights out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Olajuwon with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Olajuwon can't hit. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon outside. Olajuwon against Giannis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Left side, Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Olajuwon comes in for Olajuwon. In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a switch here also for Houston. Olajuwon's checked in for Olajuwon. Here is Olajuwon. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and of course CP3 is still going.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Olajuwon on the wing. Back to Olajuwon. The dish to Olajuwon. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Olajuwon from the arc. Olajuwon can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From deep, Giannis. Olajuwon with the rebound. Now here's Olajuwon. Passes it to Olajuwon. Count that bucket.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Not sure there are many players that can match the physicality that Giannis brings.
Olajuwon outside. Olajuwon against Giannis. Olajuwon, good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Antetokounmpo. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Olajuwon on the wing. Olajuwon outside. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Oh, tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. The combination of elite speed and power.
Olajuwon outside. Antetokounmpo against Olajuwon. Another miss by Houston. Giannis kicks to Giannis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's the three. Antetokounmpo, no good. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon on the wing. Back to Olajuwon. Olajuwon outside. Over Giannis. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Olajuwon. Giannis against Olajuwon. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Again, Giannis missing. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.